welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am filming a salon horror story. Now I'm not sure if this video is going up straight after the video that you may have watched, and I may have been wearing this attire. I could change my lipstick and I could change my top, but I kind of don't want to, so I'm just gonna roll with it and do the video. This is a horror nail salon story. So basically this was not last year, it was in 2015, and I had been getting my nails done quite a lot because I wasn't at school anymore. I didn't go to like beauty college and things like that anymore, so I could have nails finally. Like, my favourite things to do is getting acrylic nails. Like, having acrylic nails is so much fun. Like, I don't know, it just feels nice. But this year particularly was the year where I had got on like repeatedly after each other, which I kind of don't like doing, but I kind of was addicted. I do much prefer just to randomly get them done and appreciate them at one time. But yeah, so this time I'd got them done. I went to a salon that I had previously went to multiple times. I'd also got my Christmas nails done from there. Like the Christmas before, so 2014. I'd got my nails done from there, and I think I'd got, and I can't remember if it was the middle, the start, I don't remember, but it was in summer. And I wanted to get my nails done, so I thought I'll go to this place, because where I live, there's not many, like, there's not tons and tons of shops, and there's not all places to get like certain things done, not very many places to get certain things done. But I'd been to this place before and the nails were fine from there, so I thought I'd go there again. And plus it was the closest place. As soon as you walk into town, it was there, so I thought, yeah, I'll just go here. So this is what I previously had set in my mind of what I wanted. I wanted oval nails, that's my style, that's what I normally go for. I normally go for oval nails, and I wanted a hot pink, you know, because it's summer, so that's kind of what I wanted. Anyway, so I had gone to the shop and I walked in and there was literally no one there. And bear in mind, the shop is like literally the size of a shoebox. It is really small. There is like a section over here to get your nails done and a section over here to get your nails done, and then a very small space in between, and that's it. That was the shop. Okay, so I walked in and they were kind of like talking to each other. I walked in, I kind of felt a bit like rude walking in on a conversation, but I don't know. And then I was in there, they were still speaking to each other from across, and I was like stood in the middle. I was with someone also, and I was just kind of waiting, and I said yeah, and then he said take a seat. Also, there was a man and a woman. I'd got my nails done. Had I ever got my nails done? No, I'd never got my nails fully done off the woman. I had got them like the tips glued on, but I never got them fully done from the woman because I would always move on to the man. And then, so as I said, like, I'd been there before and I'd got my Christmas nails done from there, and on the wall he had a certificate in acrylic nails it was, so I decided to go there again. You know, I was like, he's got a certificate, he must be good. So I went there, he sat down, bearing in mind, he was actually watching a film on his laptop right next to him, and he would be doing my nails but be looking this way and be doing my nails, or like talking this way to the woman, not really paying very much attention to my nails. I mean, for a lot of people this would be a telltale sign to kind of get out, but I'm just really nervous in these situations. I just can't. I was just sitting there, I was very timid, like yeah. If he'd like said something, I'd be like yeah. And then he was like doing my nails, like da da da, and he'd cut me like about like 2 times, I think, 2-3 times. I don't know if that's a lot, but still, I don't expect to get cut. I mean, sometimes I get that it happens, but I don't know. He'd cut me, but he'd cut me like from the nail bed, like underneath, and it really, really hurt. And he was like saying stuff in his own language, which I couldn't understand, like speaking to the lady. I don't know if you would think the same thing if you was in this situation, but I couldn't help think that he was talking about me and that they were kind of laughing at me because he had done it, and I pulled my hands like ow, and then he was like, said something, but I didn't know what he said, but it kind of sounded as if like he was annoyed with me. He was like very like thingy with my hands, like not very careful. And bear in mind that he was looking away when he was doing it, so I was kind of like weary of him like cutting my other nails. That's why normally I just cut my nails before I go to salons, because I just cannot let them cut my nails. It gives me really, really bad anxiety. So I was like sitting there, he was doing my nails, and then he came to gluing on the tips and then cutting them. He said, "What shape do you want?" And I said, "Can I have oval, please? Oval." And then he said, "Oval?" And I said, "Yes, please." Okay, doing it. And then he started cutting them, and I was thinking, like, I think he may be cutting them a little bit too short, because if you ever get oval nails, you may know that you can't have your nails, like, they can't cut the tips too short, or else you can't make the oval with it being like still an acrylic nail and not like super stubby. And like, so I thought, okay, maybe he knows what he's doing. So he cut all of them, and then I was just thinking, okay, he cut literally all of them really short. And I was just still like, I didn't say anything, but I was just thinking, like, because he's going to shape them, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's going to work. And then he started shaping them, and then the little finger, oh, lo and behold, it was a square. The next finger, a square, and then eventually did all of them a square, and I was just sitting there like, okay. I just felt really awkward and very uncomfortable. And then bear in mind, they were still just talking to each other, and then he was still watching his thing. And then all of a sudden, she got up and brought the iPad over to him. So not only did he have a film on, not only was he talking to her, now he was on an iPad on Skype to his family. And I was just sitting there getting my nails done. I was like, he's already done them wrong, so let's just hope he doesn't like mess it up even more. Okay, I was very uncomfortable with him having my hands and like not paying very much attention. So I was just sitting there again, and then they were all square, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have square nails. So I just let him do them. From where I was sitting, like sitting face down looking at my nails, they didn't look bad, okay? They looked like nice squares, okay? They didn't look like bad squares, like square nails. And then he was like, "What colour do you want?" And then I said, "Pink, hot pink." And he was painting my nails. And then, obviously, when you paint your nails, you get them put them to the machine. The machine was right next to me this time, so it put them in the machine. But he was like getting my hands and going like that, and then he got this other hand and he pushed it under the machine, and then this foam hit this foam, and then the nail varnish like kind of like moved, like was like scraped, and then it was under that. And I was like, okay. Like from where I was sitting, I couldn't see if it had like left the mark, but I did feel them touch. And then I was just sitting there, and then like he like, I was like, I think it might be thinking, and I was like this, and then he was like, oh, and then he like pulled my thumb over, and then started fixing it, and he was like, don't touch your fingers, don't smudge them. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, it's not my fault. But he literally shouted at me, and I was like there in the shop on my own, because by this time the person I'd come with had actually gone. So I was in the shop on my own, and I was like, okay. And then I was just sitting there for a really long time, mind you. Oh yeah, and after like he had done that and fixed it, he was like talking really fast, and I just thought he was like swearing at me in his language. I don't know if he was. I mean, I was probably paranoid, so yeah. But I mean, I can't help think. And I was just sitting there, and after they had done like blah blah blah, he had dusted them, and then he was like, nice. Oh, mind you, in this shop, this has happened to me before. They always say, do you want gel nail varnish on top of your nails? And then be like, no. And he's like, no, really good. I think you should have it. And then he was like, last long. This had happened when I got my Christmas nails from there. And then I'd be like, oh, okay. And then he's like, it's an extra couple of pounds. And then he was like, do you want a jam on there? And I'd be like, no, thank you. Then he was like, no, look, loads of jams. He was like, have this jam on here. And then I was like, oh, okay. Like when someone is like shoving it down your throat, like, here, have this, and then you're kind of like, no. And then he's like, have this, and you're like, okay. And he's like, this is an extra pound or whatever. And then I ended up paying like more than I actually needed to pay for my nails the first time when I got them when I had my Christmas nails done. So here he was doing the exact same thing. He was like, do you want gel coat on top, because he had already said that with the colour of the nails. I was like, no, I just want this one. He was like, do you want a gel coat on top? And I was like, yeah. I just said yeah, because like gel coat is like thicker, it's a lot more kind of durable. So he like did that. I didn't mind paying extra for that. I just wanted to literally get out of the shop by this point. I'd been there for a couple of, like, not a couple of hours, but an hour at least, and I was getting very kind of anxious and really uncomfortable. And then he was like, yeah, nice, and then he was like, it's this much, and I paid him. And then when like I actually had my hands like in my actual view, and I got my purse out to get my money out, I looked down at my nails and my heart literally was like, I was like, oh my god. And I just got my money out, paid him, said thank you, and then left the shop as soon as. And I walked out the shop and I looked down at my nails. I was like, oh my god, what the hell? And I'm not even kidding you. And you're probably thinking, how didn't you even notice that when you were sitting there? But like, you sit quite far like back in your chair. Your arms are there and then your hands are down there. You don't really see your nails properly. But as soon as I like walked out and I actually seen them properly, I was like, they are awful. They literally looked as if I had TVs on the ends of my fingers. Like, I'm not even joking. They were like I'm not even exaggerating, I'm not even joking. They literally was like, here's my nail. Like, I can't describe to you how it went. Actually, I'll get a pen and paper and show you. Okay, got a pen and paper. I'll show you what it looked like. Okay? Here is my finger. Granted, my finger is probably a little bit bigger. But here is my finger. Here is my nail. Oh my god, my finger looks weird like that. This is my finger and that is the nail. Like, literally the nail was like it was literally like that. Like, I don't know if that is like a shape, but that, no, I'm sorry, I didn't ask for that. It was awful. Like, literally, it was the definition of worst nails. I was just so mortified with them. And because I had paid extra for that top coat, I was like, what am I meant to do? Because if I file them, like, the colour and the top coat is going to come off. But then I was like, I'm not walking around with nails like this. So I literally just filed them. I started filing them. Like, when I got home, I started filing them and got them to a decent shape. But literally, they were like the worst nails ever. I kind of hated the fact that I paid as much as I did for them, because I was just like no. And I'm not being mean, because like, I get, like, people like struggle, like, when you learn, like, obviously there's going to be bad places, but this place is a legit, like, professional, meant to be a professional shop. He had like certificates on the wall, like, you know, it was like a professional shop, and I paid full price for my nails. If you're gonna not listen to me and give me square nails instead, can you at least give me decent square nails, not like TVs on the ends of my fingers? Like, that's not the style I'm going for. It was just, I don't know. Like, now I have like my favourite nail shop, so I mean, like, at the end of every dark tunnel, I suppose there is something good. So like, I'd been there before, it had been okay. I went there again, realised that it's actually rubbish, and then found my new favourite place, which I had got my nails done that year quite a lot. In 2015, I got my nails done from there like quite a lot, and I love the way they did my nails. I haven't had my nails done for like a year now, a year and like several months. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. If you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you would like to. If you watch this video and you have a nail horror story, link it down below, write it down below, and yeah, comment if you'd like to, and yeah, see you again. Bye!